G'day and welcome to this edition of the COLAC Herald Sports Mash. We have got a big mash here for you today. Ben Martin over there. How are you going, Ben?
Going well, Locke.
That's fantastic. You're always going well. That's what I like to hear. Let's get into the sports mash now. We've got cricket and tennis finals action coming at you. We'll kick it off with the cricket, get straight into my sort of stuff. COLAC took on Elvie at Warrior Recreation Reserve in a Division 1 cricket semi-final. COLAC got the points. They made 194 on Saturday, led by Paul Boss Langdon's 91. He really saved them. They were struggling at about 5 for 50. Michael Tompkins made 30 as well. And then Elvie were all out for 87 yesterday at Warrior. In COLAC's batting innings, Andre Di Lorenzo took 3 for 45, Tim McKay 3 for 50. Adam Harris was on a hat-trick at one stage. He finished with 3 wickets, while Jason Schramm took 4 wickets as well, and he was the pick of the bowlers. And COLAC will take on Illawarra in the Division 1 Cricket Grand Final this weekend, also at Warrior Recreation Reserve. Illawarra played Stonyford and they beat them, obviously. Stonyford made 145 on day 1. It proved not to be enough. Illawarra got the runs. They passed them 5 wickets down for 147. Levi Dare made 37 for Stonyford. He was the top scorer there. Jeff Cole was the pick of the Illawarra bowlers with 3 for 33. Mick Embry continued his good form with the ball, 3 for 42. Jake Carmody scored 51 for Illawarra in their total. Sam Kelly 29 and Jack Cole 26. So next week's grand final, as I said, COLAC versus Illawarra at Warrior Recreation Reserve. There's a bit between those two sides, so it should be a very entertaining final. And finally, in Division 2, Apollo Bay will take on Elvie in that cricket grand final, and in Division 3, COLAC West plays Tomahawk Creek. Ben.
Very good. We'll kick it off. Getting into the tennis news now. As we said, plenty of finals action, and in Polwarth District Tennis there is no different. Penny Royal has booked a spot in the grand final for the first time since I think 2011. Ooh. They will take on Kawarren, who they lost to in the qualifying final a fortnight ago. But they bounced back. A lot better performance reportedly at the weekend, where they beat Warncourt in the preliminary final 6-0, 39-24. So they didn't actually finish off the sets just because the game was already wrapped up, and I guess they wanted to conserve some energy for the grand final next week.
For the grand final, yes.
Against Kawarren. Straight into COLAC Lawn Tennis Club news now. No regular competition at the weekend due to the long weekend, but the club did host its singles championship finals on Friday night with 19-year-old Lewis O'Brien winning his 3rd straight title, which is a pretty good effort for a teenager. He defeated past winner Jason Manane in 2 sets, 6-1, 6-1, so a pretty convincing win there from young Lewis. In the junior grades now, Luke Garner defeated Luke Ingles. Tom Enor beat Bailey Lingard, and Jacob Sannard proved too much for Sam Pounceby in the 10 and unders.
Now, it is a very short version. We haven't got too much action, so let's get straight into, even though I think I promised we had a lot of action, not too much action. Let's get into the favourite part of the show, the Sport Star, the COLAC Herald Sports Mash Sports Star. Can't remember what it's called. Who's won it this week, Ben? I believe it is a young tennis player you just mentioned.
That's right. How could we go past Lewis O'Brien? 19 years old. He's already won 3 singles championships, so you can only see him winning a lot more. We forgot to mention that the women's competition actually got postponed, so his younger sister Beth O'Brien will return this weekend to take on Cassandra Smith. Obviously Beth being last year's winner as well, so we could have another O'Brien as Sports Star of the Week next week. We don't know yet. But that'll be a handy reward for the young O'Brien siblings.
Fantastic stuff there. Good tennis action, and we will catch you next week. There's plenty of stuff going on. Make sure you buy your copy of the COLAC Herald. As always, from Ben and I, it's goodbye.
See ya.